Good morning. This is Faith Slagle, and this is Stitching at the Barn. And I'm talking to you from Oklahoma, and I hope you're doing well. It is a beautiful day here, and I think it's going to get kind of hot and warm, but at least it's better than what we did have. We had some major spring storms. I'm not originally from here, so these storms was not used to. We've had storms in the past, but this year we've had some pretty doozies, and I got kind of scared, and I was ready to head back east, but we're doing okay, and things have kind of settled down. Hopefully they've settled down, so as we move into summer, things will be going good. So I hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you for coming and checking in on me and seeing what I have for you, and my subscribers for coming back. And if you're new, coming and checking me out, and I would appreciate it so much if you would share what you see with your friends so that they could come and visit also. And I hope you see something that will inspire you and just make you want to get into a crafty mood, whatever it may be. And so I've been busy as usual watching floss tubes lately, and I usually do that while I stitch. I don't watch, unless my husband's watching something on TV, I don't usually watch TV. I usually just watch different floss tubes. And I usually keep track of the ones I watch, but I got kind of lazy for a while. So in the last couple days, I checked off which ones I've been watching, and I watched the Mud Creek Stitcher. I always enjoy watching her, and I guess I kind of like her because I used to be a teacher. I'm a retired teacher, and she's I think a second grade teacher, so I enjoy watching her. And then a new one to me, which I'll talk just in a minute about, that I met on Zoom, is Sarah from Sew Me Sarah. I watched her for the first time, and Sarah, hey, I really enjoyed it. It was really good, and I enjoyed your special guest so much. And then Two Needles Pulling Thread. It's Missy and Kathy, and the one is not doing it right now. She has such a busy schedule, and I think it's Kathy that's still on there. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. But anyways, I always enjoy doing that, watching them. And then what I wanted to tell you about was the second Saturday of each month, we have like a Zoom call. It's called Stitching Across the Pond. And we get on there, and there's usually about 35 to 40 of us, I guess. And we get on there, we show what we've been stitching, and we talk about, there's usually one main question that people answer. Like this time it was, what are your plans for the summer? Be it traveling, be it stitching, whatever it may be. And we share that, and it is just so awesome. I just love it, and that's where I met Sarah. And I've seen her on there a couple other times, but I've always enjoyed listening to them. And I have no one really close to me that I can stitch with. So here I feel like I've got 40 friends that I can sit down on the second Saturday every month, and I can stitch with for 2 hours. So if you're interested in that, go on Facebook and just type in Stitching Across the Pond, I believe it is. And I'll find out exactly, and I'll put it in my notes. And go check that out and see. And I just really enjoy it. I have just you just meet so many people from all over the world. And it is just wonderful. It's just awesome. So anyways, that's what I do on the second Saturday of each month. Now, in the month of July, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it then or not, because we have a family reunion. But I could steal away maybe for a little bit on Saturday and do it for at least an hour. So that's still kind of up in the air on that one. But anyways, so my last video was on May the 8th. And what have I been doing since then? We've went camping twice. Memorial weekend, there's a group of us, about 8 to 10 couples that go camping. about 20 miles from here, and we go down into a place and we camp together, and that's a really wonderful time that we have. And then my husband's sister and brother-in-law came to visit from Delaware. They were here for about 5 days. We enjoyed having them here. And then I had to go to Oklahoma City and have an EGD done on my throat. I have some trouble swallowing. So they were checking that out to see what, and I'm waiting for a call back on them. And which just reminded me, oh, heavens to Betsy. I need to turn my phone off. There we go. I can just see them calling now. But anyways, I'm waiting for them to call me back and talk to me and tell me what they found and everything. They did a biopsy and everything. And so I'm kind of waiting on that. But anyways, the rooms that they put you in, whether it be when you go in and you have to have surgery, but this was not surgery. This was just a little thing, the little rooms, procedure rooms, I'll call it that. Why do they have to have them so cold? Well, I think I know why. Well, anyways, by that evening and the next day, I had such a cold. My nose was running. This eye was running. Oh, it was awful. I was miserable for like 2 days. And it was terrible. I could not get over it. So I don't know. It could have been some with allergies, but I'm blaming it on that. So the next time, if I have to ever go do it again, I think I'm wearing my winter coat. But anyways, let's get started. I don't have any fully finished projects. My friend that does my fully finished things for me, she has been so busy lately. And so like I've told you before, I tell her, you get them done when you get them done. Because they'll never get done if they stay at my house. And she does such an awesome job with them. So anyways, she's gone right now. She'll be back today or tomorrow, 1. So anyways, so when she gets some more done, I'll be glad to show them to you. So here we go. Since May 8th, what have I been working on? The first one, and I think I was working, maybe just starting this whenever we talked last, but it was my WIPGO project in May, and it's my auction. That's the one. And so I worked on it for 5 days in May. Sorry for the string, the thread that's hanging down there, but that is what I have done at this point. So this is as far over as I'm going to go right now, so I'm kind of working there and then working my way backwards. And so that is where I'm at right now. And I do have a picture, before picture, so I will post them up here. So that is where I'm at. Ouch! Needle got me, bit me. So that is my auction. So that'll come up probably, if I get to, that'll come up later this month. Okay. A chair up there a little closer. And then the next one that I worked on was my Christmas fawn. And here's where I was before. And here is where I'm at now. I'm almost done with him, and I'll be ready to put the beads and the sequins in. I'm so excited. The finishing is what I'll have to figure out how to do that. That'll be my, because I've never done one before. So we'll see how that goes. But I've enjoyed that. I have enjoyed that. That was the first one I've ever done with perforated paper. I can't say that word. Paper, and I've really enjoyed it. So the next one was also a WIPCA one in May, and it was my Party Like It's 1776. And here's where I was before. And so I don't have to hold up the whole piece of material. There's where I am now. And in case you're wondering who my people are, we have George Washington, Martha Washington, John Adams, Abigail Adams, Alexander Hamilton, Paul Revere, Betsy Ross, and then I'm working on Crispus Attucks. Now, Betsy Ross, it's kind of hard. I don't know if you can see it or not, but she's got her piece of thread hanging down there. So what I like to do is I'll do so much flag, put the word in, and do the people that go with that word, go under that word, not necessarily go with the word. And then I did like, and I did that flag. Now I'm working on the next stretch of flag, and the next word is it's, so there'll be like 2 more people. So that way I'm not just doing one thing. So that's where I'm at on that one. My next one is my nativity, and it got 2 days. There's my picture of it. And I love to collect nativities. I have over 70 of them right now. And I told my husband this will be one. He said, that is not one. That is just a picture of one. I said, it will count as a nativity. I said, it will count. When I get it up in my house, it will count. And this is where I'm at so far. And if I didn't show you, I'll put a picture up, but I'm working on this one right here. That's the last one I have to do, the camel and the last wise man. So that is where I'm at. So I'm getting close. Whoops, sorry. I'm getting close. I struggled when I first started on this because I couldn't see the pattern. And I struggled with this one right here. I don't know why. I just struggled. But the rest of them, I've not had any problems with them. So I don't know. But I was wondering if I was going to be able to do it. And it wasn't the material and it wasn't the thread. It was the pattern. For some reason, I just struggled with it. Okay, the next one is, as you know, I'm doing the cottages for each month, and I have them all done except for now it's July and December. So this one is new since I saw you last. It's my July cottage. Country Cottage Needleworks. And so I have no before, and I use this at Sarah. I carry this with me different places. So I've got quite a bit done on it. So there is where I'm at. Sorry for the thread, but that is where I'm at. So after this one, then all I'll have left is my December cottage. That's all I'll have left. So, okay, next one is my Virtuous Woman. And it looks like this. If you can. It's quite a big one, but I'm about halfway. I'm working in this area right here is where I'm working, I think. Yeah, that's where I'm at, right here. Okay, and here's a picture of where I was before. And here is where I'm at now. So I'm kind of working, let me let that go. I'm kind of working on this box and this box. I'll pull a thread and whatever's needed here, and if I can use it over here, I will. So I kind of share between those two boxes. So that's where I'm at. But I am loving this one, and I can't wait to get it done and get it hung up in my house. All right. Next, this is part of my haul. As you know, I'm doing the Tiny Towns, and I did the February Tiny Town. I did that one, and that's with my friend. And so, oh, and then I did the Patriotic Tiny Town, and I still have that one. I'm going to give that to her. So that one there. So this was my next one, and I ordered this one. So this is my fall, or harvest, I should say. I'm sorry. Harvest Tiny Town. So this was part of my haul. I ordered this one. So I've just got a little start right over here is where I'm at. Okay, so that's where, no, sorry, right over here. This is where I'm at. Wrong side. Right here is where I'm at. Okay, so I don't have much of a start, but right there is where I'm at. And I'll have these on a board that I can have it magnetized, and I can replace them according to the season. That's how I like to do them. So that's my Tiny Town. Okay, and then I worked 2 days on my Isaiah 40:31, which I'm going to give to a friend, and there's a picture of where I was before. Yeah, I do have a picture of that. And I am quite pleased with what I got done on that. Let me get it up here. I have to outline, but I got his head basically done. And I was working over here on this part of his body. So I was real pleased with what I got done. Real pleased to see that head come to life. Just made it feel like I'm getting closer. So that is where I'm at on that one. Now, I won't be framing this one or anything. I'll be giving this back to my friend, and I will let her decide on how she wants to have it framed or what she wants to do with it. Okay, then now in June, so far in June, I always have been putting, like, trying to put 2 days of each month into an ornament. And I don't know if I showed this to you or not, but there is the last ornament I did. Okay. So now I am doing well, let me find him. There he is. This snowman. Right there. That's the one I'm doing right now. And I tell you what, these others I did on, I don't know what count material it is, but it was some scrappy pieces I had, and I was able to do them. I really, you know, I had to watch and be careful and struggle, but I could not do it this time. Could not. It was just like a big knot. I struggled. I could not see it. Could not. So I just cut that little square out and threw it away, and I started again on this piece, and this is where I'm at. Now I have an extra one of these, and I did open it up as far as it would go. I don't know if it'll fit in there or not. If not, I'll get a bigger one, but I really do like those, but we'll see. But I couldn't do it. I tried, and I couldn't. I just couldn't see them. It was just like a jumbled up mess. And I was using one thread, and I was going, can't remember what I was doing, but I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I said, okay, don't put yourself through it. And so I just went back to that. I said, it'll be a little bit bigger, but that's fine. We'll find something to put it in. So if not that, I'll find something a little bit bigger. I'm sure I'll be able to. Whoops, let me zip that so nothing falls out. Now, I am so excited to show you this one. And then you can call me crazy. I've always wanted a dollhouse. Always did. For whatever reason, never got one. I don't have any girls to get one for. At this point, I don't have any granddaughters to buy one for, because I would play with it more than they would, probably. But anyways, I always wanted a dollhouse. Well, so I found this pattern of a dollhouse. Yes, you now may call me crazy. And so I said, I am going to make that. So I am in this room right here. That's the room I'm working on right now. I just spent 2 days on it, is all I've done, so I don't have a very big start on it. But I enjoy doing things that are in little sections and watching it come together. I enjoy doing that. So I've got a bed sheet. I've got to cut this down, but right now I did not cut it down or anything. But right here is what I have done so far. So that's starting up there at the roof, and that's part of the first room. And it will be pretty much full coverage. It will be pretty much full coverage. There are, you know, on the pattern, like where you see white in there, that is open space, but you know, it's a lot. So anyways, I am tickled to death to do it. I'm excited about it. So we'll see how it comes. And I'm doing it on 14 count. I think it's, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 14 count. And so it's not going to strain my eyes too much. Okay. Then I had started my Be Ye Kind sampler. And that was one of those things I said I never wanted to do was a sampler. Don't ever say you'll never do it, because you might. But when I saw this one, it was just so beautiful. I just couldn't resist. So that's the one I'm doing. And I worked on it during our Zoom call the other day on Saturday, and then I worked on it another day. And that is where I'm at this point. And I did show it to you the last time, so here's a picture of where I was when I showed it to you the last time. But I just love the colors in it. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. So I've got this part done, and I'm just starting on the first thing of alphabet. Right there is where I'll be starting next. So that is where I'm at on that one. And I love it. I just love that one. Okay. The next one, from the picture you're going to see, I took that back, you know, the last time, and then I've worked on this in May, and I'm working on it now as a WIPGO. So I'm just now showing it to you, even though I did work on it in May, and I'm working on it now, is my Summer ABC. It was a WIPGO in May, and it's a WIPGO in June. So it'll not be another WIPGO again. And so that's what it is. It's my Summer ABC. I've done the Spring ABC, and my friend has that one. She's going to put it on a shutter with magnets so I can swap it out and then put my Summer one on it. And this is where I'm at. Well, here's a picture of where I was. And here is where I am. I will start at the top and work our way down. R-S-T, I'm at the U and the V. U-V, and then it'll say watermelon, is what it will say. UVW, then all I have is XYZ. So I won't have too much left. So I'll be working on that. I worked on it yesterday, and so I've got today and 3 more days to work on it. So I am very pleased with that one. Very pleased with that one. All right. That is all that I have been working on. Now, for the rest of June, I will continue on. Each month, as you know, WIPGO, they pulled 2 numbers. And here is my WIPGO board. The yellow ones are things that I've already done. And so, there's number 25 was pulled, and that was my seasonal ABCs. I just called it seasonal ABCs, so no matter what ABC I was working on, I could do it. And then the next number she called was number 2, which is Silver Creek Christmas. So I don't have a bingo yet. And you know, you can put your numbers in any order you want to. You don't have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next year, I may try mixing my numbers up. As a preschool teacher, that's not my habit of doing things. But I may try that next year. Mixing them all up. But anyways, so my next WIPGO project that I'm going to do is my Silver Creek Christmas. Is this one here. And here's where I was before. And I'm not sure if I have done, boom, if I've done anything since I showed you last or not. I really don't know, but it will get 5 days on it this month. But that's where I'm at. And I'm hoping, would love to find a shutter to be able to put this one on. Or something along that line. But that's where I'm at. So, anyways, I enjoy working on it. I really do. Okay, and then the other things that I'll be working on is, and I don't have my piece here with me, but I will continue working on praying hands. I want to put 2 days in on that. I'm getting so close. So close, but yet so far away to getting that one done. And I want to continue working on that one. So that's another one I want to do in June. And then my Stitchy Stars. As you know, I've already done that one. That one's hanging up. And so I've started on my fall one. And let me move this over just a tad bit. I've got a string, but this is where I'm at on this one. This is for fall. And then they've got a winter one and then a spring. I've done the summer one. So this is considered the summer one. 4th of July, summer, whatever you want to. But I want to do all of them. There's 4 of them. So I want to do all of them. So now my new ones moving into, because I won't probably see you till July. I wish I could get back to you the 1st of July. I just don't know how that'll be because we'll be leaving for a family reunion. And so I just don't know if it'll be the 1st of July or the end of July. I just don't know. But for the month of July, you know, every month I do start a new one. So I wanted to show you my new one. It's a small one. It's a small, not like the dollhouse. Get it out of its bag. It's going to be Chick Party. Isn't that cute? Cute, 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 cute. I think I got this off of a freebie table at Stitch West the first year I went there. But I love that. So that's my new one for the month of July. So I will be doing that. That'll be my new one. I wanted to show you that in case, depending on when I get back with you. And then my haul. You saw the one haul already. Well, in a little town near us, it's called Thomas. Actually, it's my address, but I don't live there. It still is my address. They have a drugstore, variety drugstore, and they have a pharmacy and all that. But then they had lots of other stuff in the store, and she had a section of not cross-stitching, not counted cross-stitching, but with the patterns on them. It went out of my head the word I want to say. And she had a wall full of embroidery thread, DMC, every color. And a lot of people, I guess, around did it because I asked her. And she said, yeah, I said, she sells a lot of DMC thread. I don't know. But anyways, they're going to move buildings. And when they move their building, all they're going to have is the drugstore. They're not going to sell anything else. So she was selling all of her DMC thread. And so I went up there. I first made a list of every color that I did not have in my thread box beside my Stitchy chair. And then I do have, over in the corner, I have extras. So I went through and I have them listed on my computer, the ones in my boxes. I have them listed. So I went through there, wrote down every thread I did not have. I did not go through my already project bags. I did not go through them and search those. I did not do that. So I took my little list and I went off. And I bought 100 threads for 50 cents a piece. And I came home very happy. Very happy. And they were already sold out of some. There were like 4 that I needed that they didn't have. And the whites were all gone, the blacks were all gone, the ecru was all gone. You know, those were already gone. So, and I just did it like the week, maybe it was a week and a half after I found out about it. So I just about missed out on the boat. So what my other haul is, I told you that I was going to make an order to 123 Stitch, and I did, and it was very simple. I needed to get my December cottage house, so that'll be my last one to do, my last one, so I will do it. And then the other one, next one that I got was where I'm getting close to my summer ABCs done. Here is what my fall ABC one will look like, or autumn. I think it says autumn at the top, autumn ABCs. So that'll be, so I wanted to have it ready to go. So when I got the other one done, I'd be ready to go. Wouldn't have to wait on it. I've already got the material for it and everything, so I'm ready to go for those. Anyways, all right, I think that's all my stitching. If I'm not mistaken, I think I've got that all covered. Now, let's look at a few cards. As you know, maybe not, I love making cards. I love sending cards. And I have a lot of people that I send cards to. I try to send out at least 3 a day. I don't get it done every day, but I really do try to do that. And so I make cards. And so I wanted to show you just a couple of my cards. Here's my first one. It's for a man, thinking of you. So that's one. Here's another man card. A simple one to do. I like doing that one. Here's a summer one. It says happiness. That's one. And that's another one that I like to do. It's a summer one or a springy one, whatever you want. And, oh, well, that should have been up there with my men ones, but there's another one. Wishing you calm seas and a gentle breeze. And then my last one, I like to keep a lot of these on hand, sympathy cards. So that's what I've been working on this week, is trying to get all my little boxes. I keep them all in little boxes and trying to get all of them organized. And so I've been trying to, you know, we get all this stuff and craft supplies and things, and then there's some that I have that's like, I will never use that. I cross stitch, I make cards. everything else is going to go. So I've been going through things and just getting rid of some things and making myself more room so I can buy more cross stitch and card stuff. No, not really. I'm just trying to get rid of a few things that I know I don't need. And so that's what I've been trying to work on. Well, anyways, thank you for spending some time with me and my projects, my haul. And I'd love for you to share my floss too with some friends. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of June and a great July 4th if I don't see you before then. And we'll just have to see. And today is July the 11th, I believe. And depending on how quickly my husband can get this loaded for me, we'll see when it comes out. Hopefully within the next day. Okay? And so now let's have our reading for today. It's called You Are Security. God, you are security when I place my hope in the things of this world, money, achievement, acceptance, and health. I am bound to insecurity. None of those things or in all this world are guaranteed. Nothing lasts. There is no security except in the one who never changes, the one who cannot fail, the one who is love itself. Let my health be in my soul, my achievement be for your kingdom, my acceptance be at your table, and my riches be treasures in heaven. I'm placing all my hope in you, and that it may be secure. Have you placed your security in God? That's our question for today. You have a wonderful week. Stay cool and keep on stitching. Bye-bye.